going on, guys? Alright, today in the shop we've got the 225 that had no compression. So we're going to go through, we're going to do a compression test. In the last video you guys saw that we had a new jug and a new piston, and I set the ring gap and everything on that piston. We ended up ordering new piston rings for the machine that we tore apart, which means on the workbench we still have that new jug and that new piston. So we're gonna check this machine over and see if it's better for us to just put the new piston and jug on this machine, because this was the only machine that did not have compression. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the plug out, 18 millimeter. And we're gonna run a compression test on this thing, see how much compression we have, if any, and then we're gonna go from there. We had PB Blaster sitting in the cylinder, so what you guys saw in the time lapse was us getting the compression tester fitting, the adapter on, and we spun the engine over to make sure that the PB Blaster was out of the cylinder. So now he's gonna hit it and we're gonna check the compression. 75.
75?
75.
That's way better than the other one.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we already turned it over once, got some of the oil out. We turned it over a second time now. Got the compression tester in, and now we're gonna see how oiling down the cylinder does for the compression test.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Jesus.
That's pretty good.
What's it at? Oh yeah. We're going to throw a carburetor on it. We're going to see if it runs with the way it is. And just had to throw a kill switch back on it. And let's get this thing on here and see what she does. If she runs, maybe we can throw her all together and have a mover. If not, we'll pull the head off and check everything, which is probably the right thing to do.
Yeah, but this is just for testing purposes only. Battery's dead.
Shouldn't be. You want to go grab my jump box out of my truck?
Yeah.
So it looks like we're going to have to...
You're just going to jump it right on the vice grips?
Yeah, I'm going to jump right on the vice grips. But I think we're going to have to just use the drill to start this one. No.
Go ahead.
All right, ready?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Good spark. Please hold.
I was trying to make sure it was going the right way. And
all right, it's open. Go ahead.
all right.
So now we have 3 that run. Did it just chew that up?
It snapped a bit.
Holy smokes!
I do have another one.
You get it? Smokes. Oh my goodness.
All right, so we had a little bit of a malfunction. The bit snapped that I was using. This is the other half. So luckily I have another one laying around. Hopefully this one's a little bit stronger. You ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Yep. Oh, that is nasty.
Oh my goodness. Probably a lot of crank pressure. What do you think? Oh, they didn't even see that.
I'm gonna say we got a lot of blow by. All right, so we're down another bit here, another piece, adapter. So we have a 1/2 inch one that we're gonna try out. See if we can get her to fire back over and start, and see what comes out.
Did you put a catch for it?
I did.
Okay, you ready?
Go. And she broke.
A third. Wow.
Damn.
All right, so 3 broken bits later, we're gonna cancel our YouTube channel, and
It's been real.
look at this. 3 bits. If we get them running, we get this one running, she's gonna be known as the bit biter.
The bit lighter.
All right, so we started tapping the starter. Too much compression. I think that starter smoked.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, now watch.
We'll see what kind of volts it's getting. Yes, starter's fried.
Yeah, it's 14 volts. You want to say it again?
Let's go for a ride.
Woo! Okay, so this is number 5.
7, 6, 3, 2, 1, something like that.
Let me check the oil on this one. We'll do that before we run it.
Crank that on this. Hopefully it'll hold.
It has good looking oil.
That it does.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh shit! Nope, she's
Locked up?
locked up. There's the wishbone. There she is. Yep.
I'm gonna hold the compressor over. Ow!
Shocked?
Yeah! Alright, so this is number 5. We're gonna do a compression test on it. Round 2. We got oil in this guy. I'm gonna stand over top of it. And we're gonna try and catch the oil as it's in the cylinder.
Wanna hold the compression release open?
Yeah. Alright, go ahead. Ah! Fucking shocked me again.
I thought you turned the key off.
I did! Alright, round 2 compression test. With some oil in the cylinder.
Ready? Go ahead.
She's popping. Alright, compression release is open. So we've officially had not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 running machines. Where's my high five?
I didn't know you wanted a high five. You ready?
Bad?
Yeah, well, she just started shooting out. She's building too much pressure in the crankcase.
So it's 2 of them that are building a lot of pressure on the crankcase.
Yeah, the rings are toasted. So both of these need rings. We're gonna have to tear the heads off before we can order anything though.
To see if they've got.
To see if they've oversized or if they're standard.
We have one jug. All right.
We knew they needed rings, but we're gonna have to tear these apart.
Alright, so as you guys just saw in that epic long time lapse, we had a success on this one. We tore this one completely down. And on the other one, we went to tear it down, and these two bolts are sticky. They are really sticky. So we're kind of going to call it at that for the night. But we haven't gotten in this one. We're going to put some PB Blaster in there and let it soak. We made the decision that we're gonna put the new piston and jug that we have, and we're gonna put it on this machine because these rings are just stuck right into the piston. You can see it clear as day. This cylinder's got scoring in it. You can feel it, you can look in there, and you can see it clear as day. So
The camera does not do it justice.
no, it really doesn't.
But you can see these rings they're frozen to this piston. So we're gonna pull this piston off. We'll throw the new one on with the new jug. We'll clean up the head. We'll get some like emery cloth or like not an SOS pad.
You want to flip this head for me?
Some type of scrubbing, cleaner.
Same thing. It doesn't look terrible.
Clean it up, clean it out,
Clean it up.
clean it up, clean it out. Make sure everything's good. All in all, though, I mean, this one doesn't look bad. This engine came apart fairly easy. Also, it was warm, because it was just fired over. I think the other one over here that we can't get the pieces off of is going to be, this one's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. We can hope that it won't be, but that one might need a new jug as well. We won't know until we tear it apart.
Well, if you guys like this kind of content, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, throw some comments, give us some ideas, suggestions, maybe ways to do this stuff a little bit easier that we're not realizing. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.
See you next time.